Once you understand how to utilize it, it'll give you a rush. It'll tell you to keep going, to motivate you, to keep continuing to get your tasks done so you can reach your goal. It can make your day 10 times more productive than what it's already set out to be. It's Monday. I hear the school bell ring, letting me know that it's time to go home. I eagerly rush to the bus, and as I'm getting off the bus, I start fast walking towards my house. The moment I walk into my house, I go straight to my room and I throw my backpack on the floor. I look at my PC, and without hesitation, I turn it on. I start playing the hottest game at the time, which was Fortnite. It's all I could think about all day. But when I turned on this game, I felt this bit of stress, this feeling that I had something else to be doing, this feeling that's telling me that I need to be doing something more productive, and if I don't get it done, there will be major consequences. I didn't listen to those. I kept playing the game. I ignored all these indicators in my head, all these feelings, pushing me to do the right thing, but I suppressed them. Those days just started blending into nights. Every single day, the same routine. Wake up, go to school, go home, play video games. Until Friday came. I walk into my last class of the day, English. I sit down, and as I'm sitting down, the teacher announces to the classroom, "Please turn in your essay up at the front." I didn't do the essay. I spent my entire week playing Fortnite rather than listening to the indicators in my mind, the stress that was telling me that there was something else that needs to be done. At this moment, I'm stressing out, I'm nervous, I'm hoping that the teacher will give me an extension, an undeserved extension. I'm hoping that my parents don't find out. I go home, and instead of rushing and being excited about playing Fortnite, I couldn't get this stress out of me that I didn't finish the essay and that I'm gonna get in trouble. As I walk home, I walk to my dad, and he looks at me. Turns out that he received a call from my teacher stating that I didn't turn in the essay, and that if I don't turn it in, I'm going to fail. Now, the consequences of this forced my dad to take away my phone, take away my computer, and I was given this flip phone. You know those phones that they used back in the day before smartphones? That you could only call and text from? Yeah, he gave me one of those. And despite turning in my essay later the next week, I still didn't receive my things back for a couple months. During those couple months, I thought to myself, why didn't I just spend 2 days out of the week that I played the video games and just did my essay? I would have avoided all of this. If I just listened to the stress, listened to the thoughts in my mind redirecting me to do the right thing, thoughts in my mind telling me to do the right thing, none of this would have ever happened. When I went through this, it made me realize that stress isn't something that we should be avoiding. Stress is more of an indicator that there is something that needs to be done, something more positive. Now, I know this is a story that many students experience in their life, where they know that they have to get something done, and they have this feeling and this guilt inside of them that they're not doing it. Yet they play the games, go out with their friends, and keep procrastinating and put it off until the end, until it's sometimes too late. I want you guys to realize that stress is inevitable. You're always gonna have stress no matter what. And stress isn't always a bad thing. Stress is actually very crucial to our lives, to getting things done, to moving forward. Stress can be a very positive thing if looked at in the correct and proper way, and if utilized. It can make your day 10 times more productive than what it's already set out to be. Once you understand how important stress is and how to utilize it, it'll give you a rush. It'll tell you to keep going, to motivate you, to keep continuing to get your tasks done so you can reach your goal. There's a recent study done by Harvard that explains all of this. What they found was that stress occurs when the level of excitement from your current moment is no longer there, has diminished. Stress is like a thing in your mind telling you, hey, you know that excitement, that video game you were playing? yeah, that excitement shouldn't be there. I hear a lot of people also complain about stress. Complain, oh, I have so much stress, I can't do this, I can't do this. No, you should be using that stress to motivate you to get things done. Even though I don't play video games and my days are very productive, I still have stress all the time. And I don't complain about it because I love having stress. I love this feeling that's gonna push me to keep going. It keeps reminding me that, okay, I have to do this, okay, I have to do this. Because every little thing I do is gonna make me more money. It's gonna make me a better person. Stress is something that we all should value. Now, there's two kinds of stress. There is bad stress, which we're all very familiar with, and that's distress. Now, distress comes from being overworked or worrying about things that are out of your control. Things that don't really affect you directly, but for whatever reason, you constantly think about it and you worry about them. This is a stress that you need to cut out. This is a stress that you don't need to have. When I personally have distress, it's usually from being overworked. So what I'll do is maybe I'll take a 15-minute nap, or maybe that's when I'll go to the gym, or maybe take a walk. That kind of clears my mind and helps reset me so I can continue working. Now, the good kind of stress that we all need is eustress. Now, how do we obtain eustress? Now, eustress is stress that can actually be a game changer. It's that rush you get when you're facing challenges. You need to set yourself ambitious goals. You need to understand that stress only occurs when you have something going on in your mind that you have to continue to complete. I can go back to that essay. You know when you're approaching a deadline for writing an essay and you got the stress in you, all right? You had all month, all week, whatever it was to finish this essay, but you put it off to the last second and it's due at 11:59 p.m. What ends up happening is you write your entire essay within, 1 hour, 2 hours before it's due. Sometimes it turns out being done pretty well. And then people say that they're more productive in that instance. Why do you think you're more productive? It's because of the stress that is motivating you to hurry up and finish. Now, I'm not saying to push your work off to the side all the time. What I would recommend you do is, let's say, if something is due in a month or something that you're working on, you want to get done by the end of the month, give yourself 2 weeks to do it. That will motivate you to work harder and put you under stress. That will give you more energy and more exhilaration. Another way to acquire eustress is continue to be positive. It's very easy to get caught up in the negativity and take every single instance as a negative feeling and then put distress on you. What I personally believe is that if you come across a problem and you start to stress out, think of it as an opportunity to grow, an opportunity to learn. And if you think of it that way, you'll acquire this eustress. You'll acquire this feeling of power and determination to continue towards your goal. You must also understand, to continue to have positive stress and not negative stress, you need to celebrate even the small wins. Let's say you're trying to develop a habit of making your bed every single day. Celebrate that. The 1 day, 2 day, maybe you have a full week streak. Celebrate that. It may seem small, but it's very big. I know when I don't make my bed sometimes, and I'm sitting in my chair and I'm working, and then I look over and then I start to have stress. I start to feel as, man, I shouldn't be making my bed. That's the responsible thing to do. So then I go make my bed. It's the stress that indicates you to go make your bed. So once you make your bed, enjoy it. Celebrate the win. Also, by celebrating these small wins, it'll trigger the positive chemicals in your brain and motivate you to keep on going, to continue what you're doing. And finally, I think one of the biggest things of all to acquire eustress is be in the moment. Stop worrying about what happened to you a month ago, that you walked into the store and embarrassed yourself in front of everybody. You can't do anything about that. You don't need to have this negative stress, this distress in your life. It's only gonna hold you back. So I want you guys to take all this knowledge, apply it to your daily life, and the next time you're feeling stressed, ask yourself why. Why am I feeling stressed? Is it because I need to get something done? Something more positive? Is it because maybe this movie I'm watching or this video game I'm playing, I shouldn't be doing it? I guarantee you, if you ask yourself these questions, it'll put you right back on the path to success. It'll motivate you to continue to do better. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to hit the top link in the description where you can sign up for a free self-development call with me. I'll answer any of your questions and I'll help you out with any problems you are going through regarding self-development. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn the post notifications on, and remember to be better today than you were yesterday.